Aaron Rodgers historically has, I own you, which is so cute. But not as a Bears fan now. We're not really liking it. Now, injuries galore across the linebackers. We've lost 3 of the linebackers across the Bears, but the Steelers have also lost a few linebackers. Steelers 6-4. The Bears, a division leading 7-3, 2.5-point favorites and a 45-point over under. It is in Chicago. Aaron Rodgers coming back, but again, everyone's depleted. They're coming off a big win last week. Chicago coming off a tight win against the Giants last week. What do you think about my Bears at home with the injury bug plaguing everybody?
Yeah, it's a tough one, right? I don't know how healthy Rodgers is. From the way it looked last week, it looked like Mason Rudolph was going to start. I don't think this is the same Aaron Rodgers that owned the Bears from years ago. I just can't imagine. I think he's hurt more than he's saying, and I think he wants to tough it out because it is the Bears, and I think it's going to be to his detriment. I think the Bears are going to be able to win this. I actually think it's going to be a really close game. I think it's going to be 23-20 Bears. I just think, again, I want to see Caleb going up against a good defense, Jalen Ramsey, so it's going to be, tough corners on that team, and I want to see him get some touchdowns. Like, it's in too many games where he's had 0 touchdowns this season, and I want to see him kind of getting into December. This is where you kind of gotta get into more of a rhythm. The Bears are stacking wins, which is great, especially with the division the way it is. You got to keep winning. But I just think they're gonna win, but I think it's gonna be very close. And I think Rodgers is gonna throw a couple picks. He's hurt, but he's being all Mr. Tough Guy. I own the Bears. I think the Bears at home are going to be ready to come at him, because he's going to want to get rid of it. If he's hurt, he will definitely, you blitz him, he's just going to chuck it quick. And I think that's what you want from him.
Yeah, and when you look at the Bears, I mean, we are sort of the interception leaders, across the team going into the NFL. So, I mean, there is that where there's going to be some pressure in the secondary coming up. I do worry about the linebackers and, that the guys that we've got going in have only played like 50 snaps in total together. So that's a bit worrisome, but hopefully the practice going. I hope for the home field advantage. I hope the cold weather messes with his wrist. And we'll see. It's one thing to hurt your wrist when you're 26. It's another one to hurt it when you're 41. So I've got the Bears to win, but I think it's going to be a closer game to you. So I've got it 28-26. Points being scored in this one. I'm hoping Adunze has a good game.